Okay, this is activity 328, which is about foundation types and considerations. And these are for commercial buildings. So there's a PowerPoint that goes with this. It's in the Google, I'm sorry, not in the Google. It's in the student share. And here's the name of it. It's 328 Commercial Foundations. You're going to need to use this PowerPoint. You want to read down through these slides right here to learn about different floods, zones, and different types of foundations. And eventually, what you're going to get down to is this area down in here where it talks about different kinds of foundations, shallow foundations, and then eventually it also talks about deep foundations. Now, the Word document for this, and you're going to be cutting and pasting things into this document, and putting it in your engineering notebook. I'll show you that in a second. So let's take a look at this. So it tells you that you are going to research the following foundation types and draw sketches of each one. You're going to describe the conditions under which each might be used. You don't have to draw them. I'm going to let you just do a copy and paste out of the PowerPoint. So the first one, I'm going to do the first one with you, and then you can do the rest of them. And then we have to talk about one other thing in this assignment that is unique to it. So this first one is called a continuous strip footing with stem wall. So I'm going to open the PowerPoint up, and I think it's this one right here. Yep, there it is. Continuous strip footing. Now, what I'm going to do is I like to use the snipping tool. You can use whatever way you'd like to get the picture from here into your book or into your assignment, but I like the snipping tool. You notice I just did the snip. I'm going to come to the assignment and I'll click on the assignment so I get the flashing cursor there, and I'm going to do Control V, and you see it enlarged this thing quite a lot. You can adjust the size of it by going to a corner, either upper right or lower right or upper left or lower left. Doesn't matter which one, but you always use the corner, and you can just bring it down in size. And if you want to get fancy, you can go to your tools up here and you can center the picture in the box. Now, usage, back to the PowerPoint. This is the uses. See, it says uses right here. So I'm just going to highlight this and right click. Whoops. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to right click and I'm going to say copy. Come back to my document where it says use. Do Control V, and there I have my uses for this. You're going to continue that with all of the rest of these. This one will probably go off the page and go on to this page. That's not a big deal. Now, you also need to do what's called a ferment, and I'll show you what a ferment means in a second. You're going to click on this link. You can hold the Control key down and click, and it's going to take you on the web to this web page right here. I'll start this out where you get dropped off on the web. So it goes right here to the FEMA Flood Map Servicing Center. Welcome. And you're going to put in an address, and I use the school address. I want you to use your own home address, and you click the word search, and it'll take a couple seconds to come up with the flood map of the area around your address. You can see this is a school right here. Here's our football field. Right across Mapleton from the football field, in this area right here, there is a flood zone. Also to the east of the school, there's a big flood zone right down here in this area. So you need to do this ferment for your area. Ferment has a particular name or a particular reason for it. I'm going to click on, I just clicked on that icon so that I could get a permanent or a printable ferment up on my screen, or something I could copy. FIRM stands for Flood Insurance. gosh, flood insurance resources map, I believe it is. Anyways, so you can see I've got this ferment here, and what I'm going to do is use my snipping tool, and I'm just going to copy that or cut that out, and I'll go back to my Word document, and under here, okay, I'm going to do a Control V to paste in this ferment. And then you're going to answer these two questions. And this A and V zone, the explanation of those is located in the PowerPoint. You can look that up, and then you can decide if your home site is in an A or a V zone. And if it is or is not, how does that affect the building design? Type those answers up, and you are done with this particular project.